Another day keeping an eye on the streets of South Auckland for animal control officers Shay and Lisha Byrne. Their shift starts at 7:30 in the morning. Their first drive-by near a local primary school in Otara.
Yeah. Got myself 372 and right along 10th through to Otara, and 372 is driving.
More often than not, they see dogs they've had to impound before, out roaming the streets again. But first, they spot a dog at a property which isn't supposed to have dogs.
It's BB, oi, it's BB, is it? Yeah. Oh no. Oh man, oh baby. BB boy! Where you going? So his old owner was disqualified. So if she's at the property by herself, we will probably have to seize the dog because she's not allowed dogs. BB. Around, man.
The owner was disqualified because the dogs which hadn't been desexed were found roaming the streets. This time, the team find and seize 2 adult dogs and 7 puppies.
I'll leave paperwork for your daughter-in-law. She does have 7 days to make contact with the shelter.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, just because of the situation, we do have to take them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Good boy.
These dogs also haven't been desexed and are freely wandering around the property, which doesn't have a fence. As we stand outside the house, children walk past on their way to school. Although these dogs don't seem aggressive, Shay says they aren't taking any risks, as other dogs in the area have attacked people.
We've had to impound all of them, and we've had to impound 7 dependent pups as well. It's a good reason why we patrol the area so frequently, is because a lot of these dogs will follow kids around the schools, and some of them act aggressively and bark at the kids as well, so it is quite important.
The council's dog shelters in Monro, Silverdale and Henderson are currently near capacity, so finding a spot can take time. They eventually find spots for the 9 dogs at the Monro shelter.
Once we've impounded them, the shelter then takes over, so the dog owner can reach out within 7 days. So if they're unknown dogs, they'll get posted on the shelter impounds Facebook page. And if no dog owner comes forward, what happens is they go for a temperament test to see if they're able to be rehomed safely. If they're not able to be rehomed safely, then unfortunately they do get humanely euthanised, just because we can't be rehoming aggressive dogs.
So we're just about to go inside the block where we do hold our long-term prosecution dogs. So this site has 30 currently, and this is some of them in here.
Auckland Council's Regional Shelter Manager Nikki Cripps says there's currently 250 dogs being held across their 3 shelters. Some have attacked a person or another animal. And across the 3 shelters, 60 dogs are being held while their owners face prosecution.
Some dogs are in here because they've attacked another dog or another animal, whether that's stock or a cat. Other dogs are in here because they've attacked a person. With a person, that can range from a child up to an elderly adult. We also have dogs in here that have attacked police officers that are trying to perform their duties.
After an attack, the council can decide whether a dog can return to its home. If it's deemed a safety risk, the dog is kept behind bars while evidence is reviewed to determine whether a prosecution is justified.
All the paperwork is reviewed, the immediate evidence at hand is reviewed, and that will then go forward to our legal team to determine whether it is going ahead with a prosecution. Once it's submitted for prosecution, it is somewhat out of our hands. It's within the legal system, so we are sort of dictated on that length of time by their process. So all of this can take anywhere from days up to years, with our longest term dog being in here for 4 years.
This is because owners can lodge potentially lengthy appeals even after a court has decided a dog must be put down. One dog currently at the Silverdale shelter has been held for 2.5 years for this reason. Nikki says the shelters aren't a healthy environment for dogs.
For these dogs, we're very limited in terms of what we can do for our health and safety reasons. So for that, they're not socialised with other dogs. They're unable to have visits from their owner for health and safety reasons, and they can deteriorate. They are in an institutionalised environment.
Nikki wants the council to have more power to enforce dog control laws.
We need stronger laws in place to help us mitigate these issues before it gets to this point. At the moment, we can't enforce desexing, we can't enforce fencing. There's lots of factors we could potentially put in place to prevent it from getting to a point where a dog's in here for an attack. So yes, there is the possibility that it could get worse.
Last month, Minister Simon Watts told Checkpoint the Department of Internal Affairs is working with the local government sector to improve dog control enforcement guidelines.